on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. We got early reveals for the playoff promo, which is coming tomorrow. It'll be dropping in the afternoon, about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. A ton of cards to go over, so let's jump right on into it. And also worth noting that this is part one of a three-part promo. So as the playoffs go on, we got more parts to this promo, more cards coming out, likely based off of real-life playoff results. We're going to start with the free card. You're going to get a welcome pack to Terrell Revas that can be upgraded to this 92 overall, and I know a lot of you are going to focus on the number in the upper right part of the corner of the card. I think this is a good card even at a 92. Yes, his play rec is low. Yes, his press is low, but 93 speed, 94 man, 92 zone. This is a pretty good free card that's probably not going to take a lot of effort to unlock. I'll certainly be using it at least on my no money spent squad. And no, I'm not saying it's the best cornerback in the game or that it even competes with the top 5 corners, but for a free card, this one is really good and very usable in my opinion. They didn't mention the abilities. That would also play a big part on how well this card is going to perform. If he gets a discounted pick artist or a zone knockout type ability, it could make him even better. But that is going to be one of the free cards that you can earn in this promo. There's a bunch of lower overall cards. I'm not going to spend time breaking many of these down. I just want to go through them so you guys can see. A lot of these will be depth chart theme team fillers for you. There is not going to be any type of playoff chem. So yes, the Zero Chill team chem is going to be the best in the game, but there is going to be a strategy item that will boost a lot of these cards. So we'll explain that in a moment. Now we have these 90 overall, I can't remember what they're called, wild card or playoff performers. My bad for forgetting the name of them, but basically these cards are going to upgrade to a 93 whether the team wins or loses. If the team wins their games, you're going to be able to upgrade them for free. If they lose, they're still going to go to a 93, but you have to upgrade them via training, and it's going to go up 1 in overall for every win that they get. So hypothetically, if the Packers beat the Cowboys, this Aaron Jones would go to a 91 overall for free, 0 training. If they don't, it's still going to eventually go up to a 93 overall, but it will cost you training, and we don't know the exact amount. So we don't know what these cards are going to look like at 93 overall, but basically all of the cards I'm going through here will go up to a 93 overall without a doubt. It just depends on if it's going to cost you training or if it's going to be free, and you're going to get these cards via item sets. And I think there's going to be a slide later on in the video that explains what you're going to need for these sets. And also, as the playoffs go on, the sets are going to require more cards. So like after round 1, it's not going to cost the same amount of cards to get the Trish and Wirfs as it did before this weekend's games kick off, if that makes any sense. And of course, when all of this content's in game tomorrow, we'll be dropping a video covering it all so you can see it. When we got the controller in our hand, it'll be a little bit easier to explain. For now, we're just focusing on showing you all of the players. So every team gets one, which is definitely a W there. So if your favorite team made the playoffs, you're going to get a handful of cards here because we got 94s and 91s on the way. And also, it is worth noting, I think we're going to get there very soon. Again, I'm not going to break these cards down, but I do just want to show them to you. It is worth noting that the two teams that have the first round bye with the Ravens and the 49ers, they are also going to get cards, but those cards, as you can see here with the Jadeveon Clowney, are going to start at a 91. They will also go up to a 93 overall, but they started at 91 because they got a first round bye in the playoffs. Now, we do have regular 91 overall cards as well. These are basically considered the low elites of the promo. Again, probably just going to be theme team fillers for a lot. I'm assuming there's going to be an opportunity to maybe get one of these for free. There will be a field pass, so I'll probably have to make a video breaking down the best 91s to go over, but I think a lot of people are going to be on the lookout for these cards only for theme team purposes. So I'm going to continue to kind of scroll through these cards, but they're just not going to be worth breaking down. Some pretty big names in the bunch here, but I didn't really get a chance to take a look at them in detail or even see the abilities. All of that information will be on mutt.gg tomorrow as well. So if any of these cards happen to have some good discounted abilities, they could end up being kind of sneaky good out there for that reason as well. I think we got 2 more to go over. Spencer Brown for the Bills, and then finally Isaiah Likely for the Ravens. Now on to the 94s, and this is where the promo gets really good. These 94s are some of the best cards in the game, and they're getting some really good discounted abilities. So we start with Jordan Love, which will likely be QB number 1 for me tomorrow. tomorrow because he has that Slinger 1 release. He's going to get Set Feet Lead for 4 AP, Hot Route Master for 2 AP. I think he gets a 1 AP or at least some type of discount on Gunslinger. I don't know if you're going to be able to go Hot Route Master plus Set Feet Lead or if they're going to be in the same bucket. That's something we'll have to find out tomorrow, but this card plus the release that he has looks really good. Remember, he had a Headliners card earlier in the year that was one of my favorite quarterbacks at the time, and it was a really low overall card too. So Jordan Love, definitely a W of a card here. Ernest Jones, this is probably one of the least exciting ones, but he does get Lurk Artist for 0 AP, 93 speed, 90 zone, 95 hit power, and again, there is going to be strategy items to this promo, so all the cards that we're looking at are going to be even better with those strategy items, and that's not even factoring in theme teams. Darius Slay gets his first upgrade from his core elite of the year, 94 speed, 93 man, 94 zone. He's getting deep out zone KO for 2 AP, probably one of the only corners in the game that get it for that discount. I think there's a few safeties, but this is definitely a must-have for me, especially with the Eagles chem and the way that zone knockouts are playing right now. Ryan Neal, 6'3", 6'4", pick artist for 0 AP, 95 stock speed, 95 zone, 89 hit power, 90 man. I think he can play a sub linebacker, but with that new fatigue penalty, you might want to make him a high safety and put him in coverage. He can pretty much do it all there. We got a boring one in Taylor Decker, but listen, offensive lineman, you need to have him on your team. This is a good card. 93 strength, 93 awareness, 96 pass block, and 94 run block. And again, I didn't catch all of the abilities on these cards, but I think some of the offensive linemen have some solid abilities. Malik Hooker, 6'1", free safety, Indianapolis Colts legend, 95 speed, 91 hit power, 95 zone, 93 man. Looks like a really good ball hawking free safety. Another really solid card. Isaac Seumalo, Eagles legend, 95 strength left guard. Again, offensive lineman, boring but necessary. This is another really good card. Awareness 92, 94 pass block, 95 run block. Tua gets an upgrade. Now, I missed the abilities on this one, but I think I heard them say Gunslinger for 1 AP, and then he also is going to get that Hot Route Master for 2 AP and Set Feet Lead for 4 AP. Still unknown if you're going to be able to get all of those together, so we'll have to find that out. But between him and Jordan Love, you got two really good quarterbacks, a lefty and a righty, both with speed, both with really good abilities. You know, again, I can't say enough. I think these 94s are good. Zadarius Smith, 92 speed, 90 finesse move, 95 power move, 95 block shed. And a key thing about this is that because of the patch that came out today, we're finding that a lot of outside linebackers that play on the defensive line are getting fatigued quicker, whereas I've noticed defensive ends, like left ends, right ends, are not. So this could be a meta card. Yes, he's a little bit slower than some of the other cards out there, but 95 block shed, 95 power move, and 90 finesse move. I like this one a lot. I don't think there's been a 94 so far that I didn't like. We got Dalton Schultz here, 92 speed tight end, 87 run blocks, pretty good for a card that also has 93 catch, 90 short route running, 91 mid, so this one looks good as well. Creed Humphrey, I think they said that his AKA boost will carry over to this card. If so, that's another huge W. If you didn't know, the AKA boosts on his AKA card impact your left and right tackle, and I think also your fullback as well, if I remember correctly. So 94 strength, 93 awareness, 95 pass block, 94 run block, and the final 94 is James Cook. Remember, he should have got that Team of the Week card a while ago. Well, he got a playoff card, 95 speed running back, 94 break tackle, 88 catch, 94 change of direction. The trucking's really low there. He does have good spin and juke move, or at least he should. Aside from the trucking, I really like this card as well. All of the 94s look really good. Then we get two 95 overall LTDs. Finally, Nick Bosa gets his upgrade. In this card, I mean, look at it. 93 speed, 95 finesse move, 95 power move, 97 block shed. Absolutely cracked. Probably going to be very expensive. I think they said double or nothing for 2 AP on this card. And the other LTD is Zay Flowers, which, correct me if I'm wrong here, is probably the fastest wide receiver as far as stock speed goes in the game. 96 stock speed. The catching's great. The route running's great. I didn't catch all of his abilities. I think they said route tech for 3 AP, which is one of the early discounts. We haven't seen too many of those so far. Don't know if he's going to get like a slot apprentice for 1 or 2 AP, but this card looks really good. Now, as far as the LTDs, of course, you're only going to be able to get those in packs or buying them off the auction house. For the 94 champions, you're going to need any 591. So those are probably going to go up in price tonight. They might settle back down or even go down in price tomorrow, depending on the pack offers. But for now, you can pre-build any of those 94 champions with the 91 overall cards from any promo as long as you have 5 of them. Those 90 overalls that will upgrade, they were called Wild Card players, and you can get a fantasy pack by trading in 188, 185, and 382s, but the sets will require more cards as the playoffs go on. So if you want any of these, you're going to want to get them, before the weekend games end. So just keep that in mind. Moving on, there is going to be a fail pass. I didn't really look through a ton of this, but there's a ton of Season 4 XP with a brand new field pass that came out today. That's a W, and it also features a free 94 overall. It is a BND, but a free 94 overall champion at level 22 probably won't be achievable as of tomorrow, because remember, this is a part 3 or a 3-part promo, but I think this field pass just with the 94 alone and the Season 4 XP is absolutely going to be worth grinding. Strategy items, I mentioned this earlier, so they're only going to boost the side of the conference that they're on, and you're going to have to pick one or the other, but they will be rewarded in that first level on the field pass. And there's an NFC boost and an AFC boost. The only thing I don't see on here that obviously a lot of people will be looking for is going to be speed. So it boosts a bunch of different things, but not speed, unfortunately, and these will get nerfed when the Super Bowl promo comes out, so they'll be active for a couple weeks out there. There are solo challenges, not going to break them down, but here are some of the information regarding solos, and we are also getting a house rules. This is probably like my biggest disappointment on the entire promo, because there's no featured reward. Like if it would have given you a free 91 overall in here as well, that would be a W. Again, I want to see the rewards, but it looks like you're going to get at least an 88 plus pack that's non-BND, so that's okay. And these should be really, really quick games because it's like one drive and that's it. And that's your playoff promo as a whole. I think if you didn't figure it out through this whole video, I think this is a home run of a promo. Like I said, the 95 is going to be expensive, but definitely both W's. Almost every 94. I can't think of a bad one. Every 94 is a home run there, and I know a lot of you rock theme teams and maybe didn't get represented in your theme teams. If you're going to limit yourself on the cards that you use when a promo comes out, you're going to be limited in the cards that you like, right? That's just something that comes along with running a theme team. That's why I always recommend going 25 of your favorite team and then picking the other best players available. That's what I do on No Money Spent. That's what I do on my main team. But overall, I really, really like this promo. Can't wait for it to drop tomorrow. And tomorrow morning, we should be getting a reveal on the brand new competitive pass coming into the game on Friday. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.